Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's we're going to be looking at the GMC Canyon Denali. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Jerry Signer GMC here in North Salt Lake for giving me some time with this Canyon. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Powering this is a turbo 2.7 liter 4-cylinder that goes through an 8-speed. Fuel economy 17 around town and then 21 on the highway, with power outputs being 310 horsepower and then 430 pound-feet of torque. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So taking a look at the hood, you can see it raises up towards the center. It's kind of like a hallmark of the new Canyons. Now I've got this split light design. Kind of fancy looking. Love how it fills in. Got the actual headlight down below. The fog light's down there, so you have 3 different light units in this. Fancier grille here with the chrome trim on the Denali. You do still get recovery points there at the bottom, and that's the front. Our tire wheel setup is 275 by 60 by 20 in the front and over in the rear. And with the tires, all terrains, even though it's a larger wheel. Got these big fender flares, fixed side steps to help out with accessing the truck. Got the Denali logo there. Leaf springs in the rear. There's your side profile. And this leads us to the key fob. We have our lock and unlock, remote start. Got the GMC logo there on the back. And then popping into the tailgate bed area, I should say. I don't understand why these are so slow. We've got bed liner from the factory. We have an outlet in the bed as well. A little bit of snow, no extra charge for that. This is lockable, so you can see, switch it to the unlock. Drainable storage, and then you got a ruler here as well. It's easy to lift up, got the Denali logo there. C-shaped taillights, and then we've got the bumper steps too. There's the rear. Popping into the passenger cabin, first off, nice chrome handles. The Denali gives you nicer trim here. I like this coloration, I haven't seen this before, I don't think. And then taking a look at the seats, all that cross stitching, perforated all down the center. You got storage underneath the seat too. You gotta lift up the handle to lift that up though. I only got one hand, sorry folks. We've got a little storage pocket, vents there, USB ports as well. Good headroom, legroom, a little bit more limited, but bye. Now popping up front, we've got, again, more of that cool trim across. Got the wood trim too, which is nice. Memory seats, driver windows automatic. We've got blind spot monitoring. 1356 for the payload. Denali there on the seat, perforated all down the center. Power adjustments on the side. Trailer brake controls there, and then more nice trim. Now take a look at the steering wheel, soft touch all around. Got radio controls on the back, cruise control as well. We have stuff like our voice command controls, heat steering wheel on the steering wheel itself. That is for the screen there to change what it shows. And then turn signal windshield wiper stock. Digital gauge cluster, which again, you press that pages button and it'll scroll through these different menus depending on what you want to see information-wise. I think this one's the coolest with the compass and all of that, but it also lets you know fuel range, and then whether you're in 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, etc. Backup camera in reverse, and then it is a 360, so a bunch of different angles that you can see out of. And then as for the infotainment system, shortcut bar, and by the way, that little truck, this is a nice little shortcut because stuff like the headlights are now built into the screen. So it's nice to give you pretty easy access. And then you also have your off-road stuff too. Just, I don't know. Fun what modern tech can show us. Now, you have an air down mode as well for off-roading. Even though Denali, who's going to take this off-road? You also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Heated and ventilated seats, dual zone climate as well. Got more nice trim there. You can see it says Denali. Got the cross stitching. So for the windows, auto stop start, your hazard lights, lane departure, some auxiliary switch, phone charging pad, 2 more USB ports, shifter for the 8-speed. You got your drive line and drive mode select here. It does have a 2-speed transfer case. Got your parking brake, and then some cup holders. Nice trim on the center console. Good storage as well. Regular rear view mirror, and then we do have a sunroof up top. Here's a quick look at the window sticker, and you notice that pretty much everything's standard except for, I guess, sunroof and all that. $55,090 total MSRP. See how it performs. Oh, let us set off in the Canyon Denali. I will say right off the bat, I just reviewed an AT4 before this, and I'm kind of thinking, why would you wait at the Denali when the AT4 exists? Because they have the same features, but the Denali's like $3 grand more expensive. Initial thought. Seats are comfortable though, which is nice. GM seats are firm. I find that very interesting because a lot of manufacturers like try to make like sofas now, I feel like, with their seats. And GM's like, no, we are going to remain firm. Firm seats. Which isn't that big of a deal. Just interesting to note. Good torque. That's for sure. Yeah, it's got a nice shove right off the bat. And the suspension is pretty comfortable. I mean, it still drives like a truck, but it's kind of the new Canyon. It's kind of like a full-size truck in some ways, where it is just more comfortable with everything. And turning radius is not bad at all. All things considered. Yeah, the low end of the 4-cylinder is really strong, and I'd say that's kind of what this powertrain's all about, is just low end push. So, to get into summing things up with the Canyon Denali, I think it's a good looking truck on the outside. Features are nice, but I do think that, yeah, the biggest competition with this is from the same manufacturer, is the fact that the AT4 pretty much does all the same stuff, but at a slightly lower price point. And it still looks good. I think it looks really cool. And I've noticed that, and I think this is why we don't have like a Canyon Denali Ultimate, is mid-size pickup truck buyers don't really care about luxury as much as full-size. Like, you look at full-size pickup trucks and like look at how many Denali Ultimates they have, for example. Like, they're very popular. But you do a Denali Ultimate with a mid-size pickup truck with the Canyon, I don't think it would. I think like maybe a few people would buy it, but I don't think it would sell. And so it's interesting to see the values of different truck buyers. I'd say that mid-size buyers value, and you can see this has off-road tires, they value off-road capability, durability. And you know, full-size pickup trucks buyers value durability as well, but because full-size pickup trucks are so big nowadays and so luxurious, there's a lot of people that buy them that don't ever use them for truck stuff. They just like having the size and the idea of being able to do truck stuff with it, but they'll never actually do truck stuff with it. And they like the luxury and the comfort and everything of a. You get a nice full-size pickup truck, and man, it's one of the most luxurious vehicles that you could ever own. So let me know what you guys think about the Canyon Denali. I think it's a nice truck. I just think that the AT4 right there makes a little bit more sense because you get similar features, slightly lower price point. And again, I just think that that's what mid-size pickup truck buyers are looking for. They're looking for off-road. They're not looking for luxury.